I'm AJ McLaughlin.
I'm Ryan Ruiz.
I'm DJ Rich.
I'm Ruben Cesar Telford.
I'm Clinty Martinez.
And we are the hosts of Opinions and Consequences, the podcast, the show where your opinions can lead to consequences. So, choose your words wisely. Enjoy the show.
I was just curious. I feel like you had the child locks on.
Hey, chill.
Back, baby.
What's goody?
We back, baby.
What's poppin'?
My man stuck in the 70s over there with the glasses on. I see you, my boy.
Hey, you stuck in a great grandma fit. Fuck out of here.
You do got some CeeLo green glasses on. They all right, though. I'm
Ryan
rolling.
got the Ellen
I'm
Johns.
rolling. This is a new era. Them the Sam Rothstein.
No, those are
They don't even know what you're doing
That's
right
the Ellen
now.
Johns. Ellen Johns.
This nigga's on a
Fuck with you.
piano.
Ellen Johns, he's a legend.
Yeah, I see differently.
That's real. That's real. You get those from Sheen?
Feel me?
Wait, no, I'm serious. Like with those frames, do you see like just?
I see a different color. Everything's brighter, orange, warmer tones.
Is this one of your newer purchases?
Oh, okay.
This is like a brand new purchase.
Was
Or
that
have you had it?
I've had them.
Okay.
I've had these. I lied. No, these are. You know what? We're just gonna say I had them for a little bit.
Okay.
I feel like was it an impulse?
They look nice.
Huh?
Was it an impulse?
Nah, it's swag. Don't do
No.
that. Don't do that.
I actually bought several because it was buy one get one free.
Smart man. I see what he did there.
Deal.
Coles
Okay.
or?
No,
Don't do
no.
that. Don't do that.
Yo, what you
Damn,
mean?
dog.
You said buy one get one. Yo,
Don't do that.
I
Don't do
don't
that.
walk into stores anymore.
It's, we're online shopping.
Ow! I
You
wish
know
I
what?
had that.
Bad bitch button.
Yeah. That is why I don't shop in stores anymore.
Yo, what's goody, man? Yo, welcome back. Yo, listen, man, first of all, we gotta take a shot, man, for the reunion.
This is a reunion
Yeah,
tour.
we could do the rap.
Whoever fucking told me it was a reunion.
No, we didn't dress for that kid.
You made this yourself?
It has been a minute.
That shit like got
that's
sediments in it.
Hey, now that's
Ooh, y'all hear that?
That's a boop.
that's repo. Man, how y'all been, man?
Well, you know,
Life be
We're alive.
lifing.
I know.
life is lifing. It's
Life is
2025.
happening, you know what I mean?
2025, huh?
I know.
We're 3 and 4 months into the
Mine's
year.
is a
Pops.
is a pops, man.
You're a daddy. You're a whole daddy.
Congrats, man.
How it feel that someone call you daddy? Like actually, not like a woman.
It feels good, man. It feels good, raising something that's yours, man. It definitely,
That's what's up,
definitely
man.
is a blessing.
Damn,
Definitely is a blessing, man.
You still want to say fuck them kids though, low key.
Not yet. We stop talking back.
Yeah. Fuck them kids though. I'ma say it for you.
We're gonna take this shot.
Oh shit.
Ooh, kid.
Okay, let's hi.
Clink.
Hi.
Clink.
High side.
Clink.
And
Clink.
I'll do the connection for y'all.
Thank you,
There you go.
thank you.
Appreciate that.
AT&T or whatever.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I like
It's
this.
not bad.
Yeah.
I'm just still hung up from last night.
Rough night, huh?
I'm not gonna say what year it is, but that's what year it is.
Wild in these streets, huh? Going out here, huh?
Mine's is
Slanging
in the
and
streets,
banging.
man.
Slanging and
I
banging.
know. Oh yeah, so yeah, we was talking about your fatherhood stuff, like
Oh yeah, back to the mature stuff. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're a dad.
Yeah, being a dad. Just growing with him, man. It's a lot, man. But it's an everyday thing. I can't give him back. But it's an everyday thing.
Giving it back is wild.
That is super wild. That's super wild. Like, what was it like? Because you already had Father's Day. Like, what was that first Father's Day gift like?
They ain't give a fuck about you. You know
Nah.
that. Fathers don't get shit. They gave some socks. We appreciate
Nah,
you.
nah,
We might have to go eat. It was a good time.
They
Got some
ain't give
food,
nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Get nothing.
Why didn't he get a gift?
That's
Why didn't he
what's
get
up,
some like nice watch or something?
I got my wife gave me an award too. She also gave me an award, Father of the Year award.
Did she make it? Like, was it like self-made or did you buy it?
You know what?
It doesn't matter.
Look, time out.
I still appreciate
No,
it.
No, listen,
we gotta have that
First
conversation.
of all, shout out to Just for
shout out to-
for that for
But this
giving
is-
that accolade. You know what?
yeah.
I'm gonna give you that.
Clap
But
it up.
listen, but sis, let me tell you something. That award don't mean shit.
Men don't get shit. Yeah.
You know that award don't mean shit.
Okay,
Like, yo, listen,
let's have an honest conversation. Women get mad shit for Mother's Day.
on that is
They get gifts, they get flowers, they get breakfast. Think about what they actually get. Men don't get shit.
Nah, they got
Fathers
more
get nothing.
holidays. You got more holidays. You
Right.
got Valentine's, you got Christmas, you got their birthday.
We don't do Valentine's.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
So she doubles down on her birthday. Okay.
Double down on Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
They
But that's
share
the first-
birthday.
Yeah. But mind you, it's funny because like Mother's Day fell on my birthday, and it was
He took a L.
No. I caught the win.
Oh, okay.
I know she had a little shine, but hey,
Okay.
I got my shine too.
Okay.
But now this year, it's time for her to shine.
Oh, so she got a.
The
She gotta
glow
get
up.
hers.
Yeah, glow up.
Yes, you hear that? Yo, he said, yo, you gotta put out.
Yeah.
You gotta put out. Sis.
This year it's different. I don't know, man. I feel like fathers get shafted. This is my theory on
Rich
this.
did the, I'm be sleeping on the couch.
I am not allowed in the
Man,
house.
that's crazy. What's up with you, Clint, man? What's going on?
You know, living this wild life, sex, drugs, rock and roll.
Nice.
With my wife, you know, it's great. We don't do drugs, but we do the sex and rock and roll part, so it's cool. I got a dog. I guess that's my fucking highlight.
Okay, how's
I
that?
got fucking sucks. A bag of dicks. Let me just say that out loud.
Trained it yet? Or?
Oh no, we're good on the potty training on the pee pad. It's the outside. I got a little dog. This dog's like 3.5 pounds. It's great. I love her. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't my dog. It was my wife's dog. But for the most part, would I say I want another dog? Fuck no. I would not say that again. I don't. But, you know, it's my nigga now. You know what I'm saying? We sleep on the couch together. You know what I mean? Do shit together.
He said we sleep on the couch.
She's excited when I come home. I mean, that's the nice part. Besides that,
Cleaning up after.
yeah. The picking up the shit part, that's where you kind of put, like, I thought about this. It's better to have a small dog with little shits than a big dog with big shits. So, you know what I mean?
So you did the math.
No, for sure. Oh, yeah, no, I look at that a lot.
Shout out to Lulu.
Shout out to Lulu. Yeah, no, that's my man. Yeah, Lulu's my nigga. For Lululemon, because my wife is addicted. So that was the name.
You have a male dog named Lulu.
Woman dog, girl dog. She's a female.
you said-
She's a
okay.
bad bitch, by the way. She wears clothes too. You want to
What
make
does
a
that
joke?
mean?
She's a bad
He said
bitch.
you want to make a joke?
And more jokes you want to make there?
He's
Right,
like,
huh?
what,
Oh, there were
what's-
no
he's-
jokes.
Okay, yeah, no, I want to make sure.
wanted to clarify.
I supported your glasses, and you're gonna just come and shoot at me like
He
that.
said, yo, that's what we're doing?
All right. Yeah.
He said, I supported
want to-
you
I
on
just
this.
want to clarify.
No.
That's it.
Clarify. Okay, my bad. Pardon self.
I just had to ask it. You know, my tone might have sounded, you know, it's kind of flatline
sounded-
because I am dead right now
Yeah,
inside.
no. A little bit. Yeah, let's get. What's up with you? Yeah, let's talk about your wild life.
What's up with you?
Single guy.
Mr. Ellen John.
First off, when you cross your legs like that, you know your business. This is the Obama leg cross. Let's
Yeah,
get to it.
OBS.
Let's get to it.
Been living a life, enjoying myself, traveling a little bit here and there. You know,
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, huh?
you feel me?
Okay.
Still working, hopefully.
Hopefully. Like a nigga got fired.
Nah, but it's been smooth. Just I think more enlightenment, more observations, and more. It's funny. I'm trying to get to the wave of just giving less fucks.
Oh, that's a great wave. Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Are you there?
I'm getting there.
Okay. What about you? Are you?
Oh, no, I've been there.
Yeah. No, I'm there. I'm there
I've
now.
been there.
I'm
Like-
there now. But go ahead.
Like I'm a
Avid.
I'm Section 8 in there. Like that's how I am in there.
I live there. Yeah. I know.
Like I'm Section
I
8
live
in
there for
bro.
free.
Like I don't give a two fucks.
So wait, what's making you with this mindset of not giving a fuck? Because
No,
there's
but
a revelation
no,
here.
No, but he gives a fuck right now.
Right, but
He
he's
wants to
transitioning.
I'm transitioning.
So there's a event.
So what led you to not want to give a fuck?
Yeah, that's
what was her name?
Okay, wait, that's not okay. Time out. We're a very accepting show. What was
Okay,
his
that's
or
fine.
her name?
Whoa,
We support
We
the
have-
LGBTQ community.
Yes, you know what?
So we got to be
we
fair.
have to be fair.
So yeah, what was their name? We're progressive.
Sorry.
We're progressive.
Yo.
If you came out on this podcast, it would do wonders. By the way, I'm just gonna put that out there.
That's wild.
If you did,
That's
I'm just saying. If anybody,
You
did.
gonna take that? You gonna say something?
If I came out, this fucking podcast would do wonders. What are you talking about? Everybody like, wow, I never saw it coming. Or someone be like, I saw it. Either way,
There was
the win.
situations.
There was moments.
times.
There were moments.
Like,
That was like,
yo.
oh, so he wasn't kidding.
No, he wasn't
Those
playing.
AOs wasn't like.
So that one
yo,
time he touched
liked
my hand was
He
weird.
said, hey, yo.
I knew his hands being moisturized like that.
Yo,
Out of here.
Look how guilty conscious
Oh
get.
no, wait. We're not gonna skip over the fact, but like, what did she do?
Yeah, what was there?
There's no woman.
Okay.
Okay, so what led you to give?
No,
not to,
Literally,
to turn up that knob?
It's always something.
multitude.
Multitude.
Obviously, there's multiple angles. So angles gonna be from work to life to travel is really the biggest influence.
Okay,
Seeing the world in different light outside of the normal scope of what you do and what you see it's such a different perspective on life. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm just gonna walk away and abandon everything I got. Potentially, potentially, but but it's mostly just like the less fucks that you give. Sometimes the more attractive things. Also, the less fucks you give is less stress on your actual life.
I'm glad for you. No, it's
Very mature.
Yeah.
Very mature answer.
It's a fair concept, people. Like,
A couple years ago, he wasn't saying that.
No, a couple years ago.
Oh no, I was. But that's the thing is like I think I'm enjoying the beauty of the journey because, like you said, like you guys, what we talk about, like there's an evolution to everything, and if once you just be observant of how you're evolving, but also learn from your mistakes, and also hopefully just continue to grow. Like at the end of the day, life is all about growing and learning.
Oh, he's partying now. Nah, he's partying now.
Bars.
He's partying now. Hold on, y'all gotta. You are partying, yo. You are partying now.
He be like, yo,
He said,
I've
you
been
know
waiting
what?
to say this for a while.
This nigga getting off those reading rainbow bars. You hear this nigga right now?
Reading rainbows.
I love that for you.
Also,
That's
been
great.
reading more. That's another thing.
Okay.
Just self development, but also understanding like in some books I'm reading is like a military book, but that's teaching me the way of like leadership, but also leading for yourself versus leading for others all the time. Because as you grow older, you probably start to realize that you care less about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah,
unless you
especially
like, I'm
having a
single,
lot
so
of
I can care about myself as much as I want.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids.
But you think? What do you think that led most to this insight? Was you think that you traveling outside, like you experiencing different cultures, different people, did this open up your
Yes,
perspectives? Or?
absolutely. Because as y'all know, and many will know, being in Massachusetts and Boston in particular, there's always an agenda of the people that you usually are engaging with. And I'm talking about like from a work perspective to like going out. It's like you go out. What's the first thing you even come up with? Like, who do you know?
Yep.
What you do for work? And there's no type of personal question that's actually being made, a personal connection before anything else.
How many threes is this nigga gonna shoot in the game, my nigga?
Bars.
Yo, this nigga's
my
shooting
man.
mad money balls.
My man.
He came to pod. Hold on.
Nah, this nigga went to a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Started reading all the
This
fortunes.
nigga is shooting, boy. Yo, this boy is shooting.
I'm gonna bring this up in the next podcast. I ain't playing with none of these things. It's like,
This nigga shooting money balls and no one's gonna say it. Okay, I see Ryan.
Today.
I
I'm
see.
going
His notebook,
to-
nigga.
Right?
Right here, nigga. Like, let me see. I got
Nigga
some
said,
shit,
hold
nigga.
on. I don't remember. I didn't even know this nigga could read half the time.
That's real shit though. Out loud at least.
He said, out loud,
We didn't.
out loud.
Hey man, what's up with you? Nah, fuck all that. We done told our
Okay,
lives.
What's up with you? Okay, first of all,
You have a black hat
good.
on. Let's get to it.
Thank you. No, it's been good, man. Like, you know, you guys been missing.
Yeah.
Don't say it like that.
No.
Don't say it like that.
No.
We talking about you, though.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
I've been here.
Hey,
I've been here.
Hey, that's our business.
Travel.
That's not their business. That's our business.
He's like,
That's our
that, we
business.
don't have to let them know.
Yeah, no, we don't gotta know.
Now I've been, chilling, traveling per usual, growing in my own capacity. You know what I mean? Like it's tough to like, actually sit there and like grow with people. But at the same time, when you're growing by yourself, it's kind of like your journey that you're going through. You guys got wives. This is the taken section over here, guys. It's over there. But at the
Combo
same time,
meal. For a combo meal.
so my whole thing is just like when you're growing and you gotta grow by yourself. Like there's a lot of things that I, as an adult, have to go through. You got to figure it out. You got to figure it out. And you got the goods, the bad, the uglies. But you don't get to share it with any like people, like you know what I mean. Like I get to share it with you guys, and in a group chat, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, like you guys got their loved ones where you guys get to share that experience, that growth, and all that stuff. So like, it's been a great journey. You know what I mean, where you get to actually sit there, grow, learn more about myself. That's what I'm going through. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not saying I don't know enough, but like, you know what I mean? There's always room for improvement. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Hit that button. Hit that button. Go ahead.
Clap for yourself.
I'm not.
You gotta pat yourself on the back there. Yes, sis. Yes.
Yo.
It's giving.
It's giving. What was the word? It's giving demure.
Giving demure.
I don't think they use that no more.
No, they don't.
They don't?
Listen,
That was
this
last
out.
year, yes.
I don't even know what's in now.
Nah, I don't know what to do.
Nah.
I don't even know what the word is.
All of us are unk status. You know that, right?
That is true. I found
I'm
that out the hard
older
way.
Unk, but yes, I am. I'm beginning unk.
Over
status.
unk is anything over 30 now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
No.
A kid dead ass told me that the other day when I was playing ball. He's like, okay, unk. I almost turned around and swung on him just a little bit, but I was in a game and I looked back and I was like, I'm not that old, my nigga. Like, don't say that. And then, yeah, it's a weird, we're unk status. He's actually right.
You know what it is? I feel like, I don't know. I feel
You're,
like
you're
it's a
great
comfort.
unk, though. You're great unk. You're great unk.
You're actually.
My thing is like, yo,
That's cool, man.
My thing is like this. I feel like it's a compliment though.
Is it?
Nah, yeah, because you gotta think about it. You gotta think, yo, man,
Is it?
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. If someone's like, yo, I see you, unk, it's more so like, yo, I see you.
Like
That's
I look
how
good?
That's how I'm. Yeah, that's how I'm
For
looking
your
at it.
age.
For my age, right? For my age, what the fuck is my age? What if I
no.
said I was 32?
No. What I'm saying,
You look good for your age.
Well, that's that. You're right. You're not wrong.
No, what I'm saying is they look up to you. Like they be like, yeah, you know what? I want to be like you, unk.
It is a sign of respect.
You know what I mean?
No,
happens to me anytime in
agree.
the gym.
I agree. It is a sign of respect. I'm not disagreeing with that point. But I
But
remember
nobody
Unk
wants
for
to,
us
yeah.
being like a nigga in his late 40s.
Nah, no bullshit.
That is
Like
true.
not to be in your early 30s. That's wild.
That was that generation. Now our generation, we're unk. Well,
So,
but we
okay.
look young.
I ain't gonna lie,
as
nah.
unks.
I feel like no, there's unks and then there's pops. I see you, pops. I see you.
I always felt like Pops is the old nigga.
Nah,
Like the real
Pops
old
is
nigga.
the
Like he
old
run like
nigga.
this.
That's the old-
He
yeah.
run with a little water to
Yeah.
it. That's that nigga. Like
I feel like unk is just like I see you, unk. I feel like that's that mid phase, and then when you like, yo, I see you, pops. You still
Nigga.
got it, pops.
nigga called us mid. We not even high grade. We mid. We mid. It's all right. I feel like I'm washed anyway. You know, I feel like I'm
We
past.
all wash it off.
I feel like we washed.
It'd be,
Oh,
it'd be
you're
funny.
not.
It'd be funny
You're
as
not
hell.
washed.
It'd be funny as
He's
no. It'd be
almost
funny
there.
as hell.
He's almost.
Come on,
he's
stop
close.
trying to put me there. You about 10 years
Okay.
ahead of me, bro.
He's
Like,
on pre-rinse. He's on
Let me
pre-rinse.
ask you something. Like, what is the wash moment you've had? Like, when you're like, yeah, like, what's that wash moment you have where you're like, nigga?
What's yours?
Like,
Let's start here.
Nigga.
I can tell you mine. Mine's is fucked up, but I can tell you mine. Go ahead.
A wash moment. Being outside and I'm yawning where I'm at, dog. By 8, 9 o'clock. I'm tired, dog.
Yeah, that's the real shit. That's real.
I'm tired, dog.
Damn, that's rough.
The wash moment. The
rough,
wash
yeah.
moment for me is realizing I'd rather be in my house on Friday and Saturday night than ever leave, and that if you don't call me before 9 p.m. to go out,
Yo,
I'm not
yeah,
leaving.
I feel you.
That's my walk. I'd be like, yo,
feel
it's
you.
9:15. Yo, I'm tired, y'all. I'm gonna get with y'all next time. That's my wash. I was like, damn, I'm washed, bro.
I ain't mad.
I enjoy
many
paying
years
mortgage.
Ago, it used to be 12 o'clock. Yo,
Yeah,
we outside.
Look at now.
it's
Yo,
8, 9, bro.
It's
like,
8:30, my
let me
nigga.
know a
I'm
week in
tired.
advance.
Yeah, nah. Yo, just put on my Google Calendar.
Nah, don't go.
damn.
Shit washed. See, he's still in pre-rinse. That's what I'm saying. He's not washed.
It's, I mean,
Bullshit,
it's not. I'm getting there.
Yeah, but that's pre-rinse.
first of
I
all,
ain't
first
put
of
you
all-
now. I just say that because I feel like you've been through a lot at a very young age.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you've
yeah,
been-
yeah.
you've been-
Especially
you-
your knees. Pause.
Oh, yo.
Especially your knees.
That
Pause.
was
I said
crazy.
pause.
That was
okay?
crazy, though.
Guys, okay,
That
for
was
the people that
crazy.
are watching all that stuff, listen.
That was crazy.
My man had more knee surgeries than Derrick Rose, my G. Like, you know, yo,
I can't argue it.
Yo, niggas,
Yo, my man was in the clubs at 17, 18 years old with
Yeah.
the 21 plus clubs. Bro.
Yeah, that's what-
Same
downtown.
with
That's-
this
That was
dude.
that.
like, we was
bad.
outside
We
at
was
young
outside
age,
young.
bro.
I think being outside younger made us appreciate being home now because we was always outside.
Yeah, because we did it.
We
You
did
ran
it.
that
Yeah.
life.
So, like,
You
it's
did
not
that
as fun.
lifestyle. Like, it's
Yeah.
not.
So I would say for me, in that sense, the wash part is I don't really want to be in clubs no more. That's for one.
Yeah,
So what you
I'd rather be in a lounge, smoke a cigar, and some bourbon.
But
And
that's why I say he's
literally
pre-rinse.
and literally I'll be by myself and just meeting people that are there.
He was out last night.
he
Last
was
night was Saturday.
And last
Were
night,
you home?
I just went to a friend's house. That's
Right.
it.
Okay.
It's
Were you
not
home?
even going to the club.
I was home.
Yeah.
Like,
I went, and this is the thing, I can't go, and this is what I know I'm watching. I can't go to the.
But he looked at me.
Now I just
like,
looked at it. This is now I looked at it. I was like, I had to.
This is how I know I'm washed.
after he looked at me, like,
You saw a commercial. He was like, "This is how I know I'm washed."
so you know.
It's like I was like preparing the whole week. I was like, I know I'm gonna go out this weekend at least 1 to 2 days. I was like, damn, I'm not sure if I can do it 2 to 3.
Ah, yeah, that's
Damn.
And then I'm like, mind you, mentally, I'm checking my sleep schedule, make sure I'm hitting my numbers.
Can you 8-9 hours?
I'm like,
When you have a sleep schedule,
yeah, that's wild. That's
a
yeah,
wrap,
you
man.
pre-rent. You getting there.
Because then
You
I'm
getting
like,
there.
then I got to Friday and I was like, yeah, I've been working in the office all week. I can't do this.
Oh
I'm
no,
not going out.
I'm at the
I'm not
point
going
where
on
it's like
Friday.
this. I can either do a day event or a night event. Under no
Yeah,
circumstances,
I can't do
do
both.
both.
That's why I heard.
Those days are over, man.
I did both
I'm not doing
yesterday.
both. Like if you tell me to double back, I'm like, nah, I can't do it. B.
I gotta
It
sleep.
has to be.
I gotta
If that's happening, it's continuation, and I'm timing it out, so I'm getting out late enough during the day to hit the day party, but it's gonna transition to night.
Yeah, I got.
So like yesterday, I hit day party started at 3. I didn't get there until 7,
See, that's okay. That's fair though.
and then I was like, you know what?
That's
Then
good
I'm gonna
planning.
get some dinner after
That's
that, and
good
then I'm gonna
planning.
see. Okay, let's see what the next spot is. And mind you, it's a long ass line.
Do you have alarms for certain things?
No, it's just a mental clock.
I do.
Internal clock.
I do.
Oh, shit.
I got alarms.
Hey, I gotta eat now. He said, bing, 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 bing. He said, let me get something to eat. Yo.
This should be OD.
Nah, it do be OD.
And the people that expect you to still continue to finish a
Yeah.
bottle you guys started, nigga, you wildin'.
We don't gotta finish the bottle in the night. I don't want to do that no more. I'm an adult. No.
I want to sip my drink casually.
Yeah, I'm comfort drinking. I'm not trying to get fucked up.
Have you guys switched up the drinking style now?
For
you know what I
sure.
mean? Of course.
Oh,
Like, you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
We're not doing Long Island iced teas, right?
Nah.
We're not drinking Hennessy no more either.
We're not doing
No, we're not drinking Hennessy.
I'm done with that, bro. Like,
I am drinking only. I only drink top shelf too. I'm bougie now. I'm a strictly top shelf nigga. I'm not drinking no mid grade.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Well, no, okay. First of all, we've never been like mid, like you know what I mean. We're not.
We're not drinking plastic bottles.
I
We're not
have a
drinking
bottle
plastic
that
bottles.
now it's mid now. Nobody's drinking that anymore.
What is it?
Patron.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Well, yeah. You know what it is? I feel like I don't think it's mid. We've had so
I
much of
used to
it.
be Patron Poppy, nigga.
Yeah.
Gallon
gonna
challenge.
Patron Poppy.
Nigga, 20 bottle, always on deck.
Oh,
And before that, he was Mr. Incredible Hulk.
Yo, chill.
Nah,
Yeah, we
okay.
had to- we
So
had to-
when we say mid, I mean like, Ash, there was a point in our life where we drank E&J, my nigga.
Okay, first of all.
So okay, let's be honest.
First of all,
but that's what I'm saying.
that shit was good.
That shit was horrible.
It
No,
was
it's not.
it was a
not.
good price.
Bacardi 151. I used to
Yeah,
drink back
like
in the
think about it.
day,
Bacardi
like,
Ready
151.
for nephew?
Shredka.
That Svedka shit.
Mr. Boston.
Yeah, like now I'm not like
Absolute.
Lunazol tequila is not even that mid, but it's right on that tier. I gotta drink a Don Julio or like better. I can't drink bullshit. Like
No, I'm with
even
you. Like,
I gotta be careful. Like it
I
maybe,
love the bourbon.
Well, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
got my-
anything that has a handle on it, people stay away from it. That's my
yeah.
personal opinion.
Correct.
If it has a handle on it, just
if
leave
it's
it
cheaper
there.
than $50, then you probably shouldn't drink it.
Nah, if it's on the bottom
That's what
shelf,
I'm
it's
kinda-
on there for a reason.
Yeah,
It's on the bottom shelf for
no,
a
don't
reason.
drink
It's
that.
next to the bleach. It's for the reason. Like, you know what I mean? You're not supposed to be drinking that. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But like, I'm with you guys.
I'm
with you
seasonal,
guys
so
on that.
I switch it up seasonally. So that way I can temperature check myself.
What do you mean?
I don't know what that means. I laugh. I want to understand that.
Yeah, let me go ahead let me break it down real quick. Per season, right? So you got obviously wintertime, you want to drink for me, I want to drink something a little darker that's gonna keep me
That's
warm.
fair.
That's
Okay.
fair.
So when I say temperature check, like I'm becoming a connoisseur and more so
Connoisseur.
in the sense that like wintertime, fall, bourbon, cognac.
Okay, fair.
Right?
I'm rolling.
But I'm not just gonna continue to do the same shit over again. I have my safety net of the ones I know I want to hit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know I need to advance in certain areas because my flavors, my taste buds,
Your
getting
palate
different.
is different
It's
now.
different.
You bougie
It's
fucking
you know what I mean?
bowels.
It's like exactly. It's like having different types of wine. You know you're gonna have
Oh
different
yeah.
grades.
You gotta have a Cabernet.
So
You
then,
gotta, you know what I mean?
when it gets warm out, I'm gonna act up.
White Claws.
Nah, I don't drink beer no more. No type of claws or no
No
seltzer beers.
seltzers?
Clean
Wow.
my
myself
man's
up that
face
way
is shot.
too.
You don't drink beer?
You don't drink beer?
I don't drink no beer. Haven't drank beer over a year. Well over a year.
Niggas clapping for not drinking beer. Yo, you was on the White Claw wave heavy. That's why I'm
Oh,
laughing.
yeah,
That's
bro.
why I'm laughing.
My man used to come in here with packs.
Yo, I got it.
Hey, who want a White Claw? Who
You want a white
White
one?
Claw?
You want one?
Right.
You want one?
You know that's actually a healthier way to drink too, right? Like White Claws and shit like that? Like Celsius?
Yeah, but at the same time,
Low key.
What
low
about?
key.
But at the same time, you can also have 2 drinks and put it on ice and just sip.
That's true.
It's the same equivalent.
That's true.
Less calories,
I don't know if it's clear.
depending.
Yeah, if it's
depending.
clear. If it's clear, you in the clear.
But yeah, it's just like it's just changing. I'm changing for the health benefits versus just trying to do it just to get fucked up and hang out.
That's what's up. My man's being an adult. Look
This
at
nigga's
that.
partying. I tell you, that nigga partying. Ain't
Catch
he?
me on vacation though. I'm a little different.
Nigga
Nah, I'm
partying.
just-
That nigga
We
boy
know.
partying, boy.
You know.
I went. I you know, I ain't gonna lie though. One drink I did want to have again, just for reminiscent times, was Nouveau. I thought about that the other day. I was like, I want some Nouveau, low key, because that shit was all sparkly and bubbly.
Four Locos?
Four Loco.
Wildin'.
Before they changed it up. That's the
Loco's
key.
crazy.
Four Loco got different after a while. They was like, nah, whatever's in here is killing
bro,
us.
used to get me lit. With meat hangover the next
Big
day.
ass can like this.
Oh man.
I forgot that shit. Niggas used to drink that shit in blackout. I used to be like, damn, I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want that.
That's not a good look. That's
And the
not a
fact
good
that
look.
people used to look forward to blacking out, which is crazy.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. And like now, hangovers, it takes like 4 days to get over them.
Yes.
That's why I don't.
Yeah.
That's why I changed my bowels about the whole shit too, about how I drink, because I don't got time for that. Bro.
I'm not.
A nigga will order espresso martini when we out too. I have no shame in it, like zero shame. Man, have an espresso martini, please.
See,
and
I
I like
feel-
it light.
I
I don't like it
can't
dark.
do that.
I
I can't do
can.
Nah, yeah.
Listen, I'm
See,
bougie.
I feel like, especially martinis, I feel like I don't drink coffee, so it won't,
That's
it
fair.
won't even like, you know what I mean?
But it's like a balance. It's like there's liquor, but there's coffee to like not get
That's
you
what I'm
drunk.
saying.
So that's why it
what I'm
works
saying.
for me.
I'm like, yeah.
But it keeps you up.
Yeah,
It keeps
exactly.
you up. Yeah,
It
yeah.
keeps
For
you
the
going
whole
like, all
day.
right, we can
For the
keep
day,
going.
For the whole day.
Two is all I need. That's it.
Let me ask you guys this really quick. What is y'all mental state, focus, plan based on how everything is going in society today?
Myself.
Not like, you know what I mean, based off like, you know, all of these new DEI programs, after all of
look out
this
for-
like flight restrictions and all of these visas getting pulled and economy doing bad and
You gotta play the Matrix out here, though. You gotta dodge all those bullets, man. You gotta try your very best.
Facts.
yeah.
'Cause, I mean, it's just the beginning, bro.
And that's what I'm saying, because I feel like everybody is potentially going through the same shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like, you know, I know there's a lot of no guidance out there.
yeah,
Like, because everyone like, yo, they even coming for the HUD program. Like the housing and all
Yeah,
that extra
housing,
stuff. Like, you know what I
Urban
mean?
development.
Yeah. So like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people that on Section 8.
Get your shit together.
Yeah.
But is that
like, it's crazy though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it is
don't
like
wanna say that.
you know, people that got criminal records, they're going after them first. Well not for they're going after people that got their citizenship or visas that immigrated here. They're going them first, and then after that, people who got criminal records, they're going for them second. And these are people that are part of the HUD program, people. So it's like, you know what I mean? This is like important, like for.
But is that a bad thing? Could we like objectively speaking, is that actually a bad thing? Because the system is taken advantage of consistently by people, right? So there has to be some type of accountability aspect. I understand it affects poor people. Let's not say that they don't need help. But you can essentially evolve, like we said, as a person and not stay in the same situation. What happens is a lot of poor individuals
comfortable.
they get comfortable.
Yep.
And they've been taken care of. Think about how long these programs have been running for.
No, man.
So, in one aspect, I do like feel bad, and on the other side, I kind of like I can understand why. It's like, bro, we work, nigga, we pay taxes like a motherfucker, and we end up owing taxes most of the time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, and then it's like I hear people getting $13,000, $14,000, $15,000 on tax returns that ain't work a fucking day in their life.
No, that's
So
that's on me.
where is like the disconnect where it's like we should feel bad? We're like, yo, you've been on Section 8 for 13, 14, 15 years, and you ain't get a fucking job yet.
and if they do, it's like a part-time job, and
If that.
yeah, and then they get help for because they got kids, and
Right.
Like,
and then we're paying that, to be fair. So objectively speaking, I'm like, I get it. Like there's a part of me that's like, yeah, that's fucked up, blah, blah, blah. Then the other side, I'm like, hold on, my nigga. I'm paying these taxes for this shit. Like I am literally paying for this and I don't get any help.
but in the real estate firm with Section 8 people, how you feel like if they knock that out and you have regular people just paying rent now?
I mean, that's market rent. I mean, it just raises people's values of their cribs that pay for their fucking
But
cribs.
Section 8 is automatic every first.
That
of the
is
month.
true
That's
too.
true.
But like at the same time, there's the other side of it. Is like, are we gonna keep paying these high ass taxes every year?
No, but that's what I'm saying. So there's two ends that are getting. That
You
are
get
getting
screwed either
over.
way,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
You
know
get
what I
screwed
mean?
either way.
You
I
gotta
just
think
curious.
about it economically. You know what I mean? You got people that's going to be living more on the street.
Right.
You know, the mayor. Shout out to Mayor Wu. Even though you never gave me a shout out, but it's okay. She just bought like $100,000 tents
Yeah.
in Massachusetts just to prepare for that. Because like, yo, if they get rid of that program, you're gonna get evicted.
I feel like people got to figure it out.
No, you gotta figure it
So,
out. But I feel like it's
sink or
more.
swim.
I feel like it's
then
more.
It's also gonna be a
the
housing
job-
crash, though.
And then what the
The
jobs
job
at,
market's
is the
terrible.
Job market's terrible
Correct.
right now.
There's two sides to that. And that's
And
I
they-
get
and they cut-
what
because
y'all. I
even-
agree with
even-
y'all.
they
Even
cutting
if you-
jobs.
But it's been 20. How long have niggas been on fucking Section
But
8?
hold on. But we also
It's been 20, 30 years. These
Yeah,
niggas been on
but
Section
But
8.
we're talking about not only them, but it's gonna affect. It's a ripple effect.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, if they're the base of what's being sucked out of the money, right? Let's just say that.
Correct.
Then you're talking about we're not even addressing the middle class dismantlement.
Nah.
Correct.
And that's going to be the biggest thing because housing pricing, Massachusetts in particular, rising like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it consistently rises.
If you can't save money at the end of the day, you're living paycheck to paycheck. Now talking about the mental warfare, depression's going up higher. People's suicide rate probably gonna go up. There's a multitude of things that tie into it. Now, how do you fix it to make sure that people can provide and do something differently? You can say, hey, you ain't gonna give free money to people that own houses.
Well, let's talk economics, right? Let's break, I guess, it down a little bit. All right, when things like this happen, unemployment is high. What always happens? The interest rates go lower, right? Because everybody has to spend, right? They want the influx of cash, which naturally will happen, right? So even if that does happen, we're middle class. I mean, if there is even a middle class, right? Because we don't even know if there's a fucking middle class anymore.
Yeah.
We're somewhere on the
talking about
teetering.
wiping it,
Yeah. We're somewhere
At the bottom,
teetering,
people.
right? That gives us more buying power, right? They give you more money. Inflation kind of has to be combated. All those things. So on one side of it, are we as affected as those? No. Is the population that's going to be affected more than us as the middle? That's the real question, and I don't have an answer for that because there's a lot of poor people, but there's a lot of fucking middle class that are struggling too.
Well, yeah.
So it's like, okay, if it's for our benefit, okay, how do I say this without saying fucked up? There's no real right. If it's for our benefit as the middle class people, I'm for it. I feel like we've been getting shafted for so long that I'm over it.
Well, yeah, like, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to say. And if it's at the expense of something else, because like you guys are saying, it's always going to be at the expense of something else, right? Like this is what it is.
Someone's always going to get
Someone's going to get the short end, but we've got the short end of the stick for how long? And why should we feel guilty for working and wanting something more?
Yeah,
for all our hard work.
Yeah, like I feel like I agree with you. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the more people that are left, quote unquote, homeless, or they can't afford certain things, it's generally it's going to have to drive down the price.
Right.
It's going to drive down the price. You know what I mean? Because you got to make it affordable. You got to make it affordable. There's more programs, but if you're eliminating a program
completely,
it's like, bro, help me help you type shit.
Right.
And then that's the biggest problem right now. So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of us we don't take too much into account and effect of what all of that stuff is going on, because guess what? We're not affected by it, you know what I mean? But like for the people that are out there, you know what I mean, that are on Section 8 and all that extra stuff, you know what I mean? I'm waiting for Section 9 to come out, I ain't gonna lie. But like, you know what I mean? Like, but like at the same time, it's just like, yo, this is something where, yo, you gotta pay attention to.
Right.
You gotta pay attention to it, because guess what, yo, if you're now stuck in the middle or between this stuff, like, and then next thing you know, God forbid, you're homeless. It's like now it's like, oh shit.
Quick sidebar story of why I think I feel the way I do. I once worked with a girl where they gave us a bonus.
Yeah.
The company was giving us a bonus. Let this sink in. Mm-hmm. She didn't want the bonus because she said her rent was gonna go up. It was an $1,800 bonus.
Nah, that ass.
So let that sink in. What mindset where you've worked hard for this money, you don't want it because now your rent is getting bumped?
Yeah.
That's a wild, I don't know, maybe it's a wild conception to me. I don't know about you guys, and this is like I said, this is just my own thoughts. It blew my mind, and I was just like, yo, what the fuck are you working hard for then? If you just want to stay in the same exact space and you're worried about $100 or $200 in your check more, that's going to make your rent go up $50.
It's a system.
Isn't it a systematic oppression at that point?
Yeah, because you got so comfortable with the system. You got so
You
comfortable
understand
with
what
the
I'm saying?
system.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I lack empathy for the situation, I guess.
But do you know her situation? Like, you know,
Right. And this is not saying anything else, but I think it's a mindset. You want to do better for your kid, right? Yeah. You want to do better to be in life, right? You want to do better to be better in life, right? So we have that mindset, and maybe because of education, right? For Lulu, yeah, fuck her. But the point being is, it was like it's a mindset at that point, and it's like, bro, I shouldn't want to be in Section 8 for fucking 7-8 years.
Yeah.
I should want my own place by then where I'm working a good. And she was making like 50-60 grand a year. She wasn't making little.
Section 8 is supposed to help
money.
you save money.
Exactly.
To do better.
Yeah, Section 8 is supposed to be for people that
it's a system,
that
not
really
to live.
need that.
Yeah.
Like, but a lot of people they abuse the system. Like,
Yeah.
And like, listen, man, power to you guys if you got away with it. You know what I mean? And that's
I
Gucci.
ain't
I ain't mad at you, big dog. But at the same time,
That stacked your bread.
yo, you got it. Yo, you better. Like, I just feel like people that are on, and this is just my opinion, people that are on subsidized or people that are on Section 8 and all that stuff. You guys should never make excuses on why you are broke.
Agree. 1,000% agree.
bro.
Clap that the fuck up.
I'm just
Clap
keeping
the
it.
fuck up.
I'm keeping it a bando.
I'm rolling.
I'm keeping it 1,000, bro. Like, it's just like, I don't think that. I'm like, hold on. You got subsidized rent?
It's crazy.
You on Section 8? How you broke? Well, I got a kid. What? How are you, bro?
I get my baby daddy money.
I'm like, come on,
Vice
man.
versa.
Like, and I get. I don't know everyone's situation. Like, for the people that are fortunate and all that extra stuff, but the people that are able to work, able to have a 9 to 5, able to work 40 hours a week or whatever the case is, like, I can't give you all of them. I can't give y'all an excuse on
Yeah,
that.
no, I can't give you the pat on the back. I'm gonna look at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
On me.
I'm right there with you. And this is no disrespect to anybody, but it's hard for me to see that. Like, it really is. It's very frustrating.
Dead ass.
Like, how are you broke?
Like, how are you? Wait, what
Your
do you
rent
mean?
is $500. Like, I don't
What do
understand.
you mean you ain't got the bread?
That's just
That's
poor money
fixed for a
management.
long time, yeah.
That's just poor money management at that
But
point.
you don't see them buying the table,
Or buying a bag or buying some shoes.
a Birkin.
Yeah.
That blows my mind.
And that comes to your question. Wait, what was your question, Clinton?
Should the 40-hour work week be implemented? I know this was like something that was brought up like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, 4 day?
4 day. Sorry, first 4 week. I said 4 weeks. Sorry, 4-day work week. Should that be implemented? I've heard this. It was a bill that was actually brought because we don't get like siesta like in Italy and stuff like that, and because of the mental health issues that are apparently rampant, because everybody has fucking mental health. Not to be insensitive, but everybody has mental health. Would it just be better to have fucking 4 12s and call it a day and then have 3 days off?
I guess every business is different.
Yeah, it's pros and cons to it.
Let me
You know
hear
what I
it.
mean?
I mean, the pros is now you work on you're off on the weekends. You have 3 days off. You have more time. You can do other things throughout the week or whatever. But then you work in 12-hour shifts.
12-hour days.
And if you like your job or if you like your manager, is that a good do you want to be with that person 12 hours a day if you're in the office all the time with that person? Like, do you really want to do that? Like, it could also mess with your mental being there 12 hours a day, 4 days a week.
Shit, it messed with my mental being there for 1 hour. That's the people I deal with.
I mean, I don't have an issue because I'm only in the office 3 days a week. I don't mind it. Sometimes it's 9 hours, 10 hours. All depends what I have going on. But hey, it is what it is. But I still have to go the next day. But like I said, it's the pros and cons to it. Sometimes I don't even talk to my manager all day, and I'm fine with that.
Right.
Because I doing my work and I have no issue with it. But
Fair.
like I said, it's pros and cons to it. It depends on who you're dealing with in that circle too, in your group.
True. I think
sometimes you want to be outside the house. You don't want to be home.
Yeah, right.
You know?
I don't know. I like my dog, so it's cool. I can bring it to work with me.
You know what? It's crazy though that you say that because I don't think they will be for it now because considering the fact that everyone was at home working.
But they're changing that now.
Everything's changing now because of that.
But that's what I'm saying to you. Like, so like my whole thing is just like I feel like now they're more focused on. No, I want you to be here.
That's why I said. That's why I think it would pass more likely. I think it would make more sense. You work 12s. Tuesday. I would work Tuesday to Friday because I don't mind working fucking Friday.
But
I don't.
All right, no. And you know what? I'm with that, but I don't know about productivity.
Well, that's the part that gets really interesting.
That's the part that because you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. 12 hours, a 12-hour shift, bro.
How much productivity is in those 12 hours? 8, 9?
But you got lunch, so it's 11
I'd rather do
hours.
11 hours. Okay, and then realistically, how much
12
productivity
hours?
do you get?
12 hours. You don't have to get like a.
You got to get 2.
4 to
You got to
6.
get 2 breaks. It has to be because 8 hours. You have to get either. I think it's a half an hour.
I think it's
right. It's half an hour, but state mandated.
And I think
half an hour, 15-minute breaks.
Half an hour, 15-minute breaks.
So that's
2 15 minutes.
So let's call it
45
2
minutes.
hours. That's 10 hours you're working. realistically, niggas do not work 10 hours. Even niggas that work 8 hours days.
Especially in the office, bro.
You be
You're
bullshitting.
talking,
Yeah,
you go to the
yeah.
bathroom, let me go to the copier.
I shit for about an hour and a half every day. I'm just gonna be that's about an hour and a half of my time right there. No, just kidding. This is all jokes. Allegedly. This is all you can't do that because then they gonna believe this shit. Like, goddamn.
Right.
So yeah, you really probably getting 7.5 hours of productivity out of 12, give or take.
And it depends on what you're doing too. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? Because you got to think about it like, is it fair going to be fair to like for people that are doing manual labor? Is it going to be fair?
Ooh, that's where it gets
because
tricky.
you know what I mean? Because you got to think about it like, manual labor for 12 hours?
Yeah, I know some Masons that work 10, 12-hour days.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot of abuse on your body.
Yeah.
But that 3 days off do sound nice though.
That 3 days off.
If I had Monday off,
But then again,
I'd rather take 2 half a days. That's what I'd rather have. Monday, Friday, half a days. You could sleep all you want.
I like that.
And you can add a couple hours to the other 3 days and then call it a day.
Oh, so you're like saying do like 9.5s, 10s, and then those days kind of cut. I can see that.
Because honestly, on Fridays, I love getting out early.
I love not working on Friday.
Or sleeping in.
Nah, no BS.
Monday sleep in. I work the
You
second
feel
half
me?
of it.
I work the second half.
Because you got to think about
I work the 11 to 5.
You got to think about it like, theoretically, we work 8 hours, you work 40 hours a week, and then after that on a weekend, what do you do?
Relax.
Like,
Relax.
You relax.
Well,
play
do you
catch up.
relax? Do you
But
relax
that's
or
what
play
I'm saying.
catch up?
But you play catch up.
Yeah,
You're
do
always
play
playing
catch
catch up.
Always.
You're always playing catch up.
That sucks.
So that's what I'm saying. A 12-hour day?
I work 10s now. 10 and some change. And I think the productivity is where it gets a little interesting because there's like days I'll fucking
Correct.
go.
And then
there's
days
that
you're
day I'm like, yo,
straight.
fuck this place. I don't want to do shit. I hate all y'all. Why am I in meetings all day? I'm going to be sitting here like this. So it's very different, I guess. So to Richie, you has a good point when he says like, yo, bro, like, do you want to be around people all day?
And that's what
12
it is.
hours.
I get that.
And that's what I'm saying. It depends on what you're doing.
Yeah, that's a long
It's-
day.
If
That's
you
a
customer service and you out there picking up the phone talking about, thank you for calling. And like, you know what I mean? 12
Welcome to
hours.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
Welcome to Wendy's.
I know y'all
Speaking
in the
of
gym,
that-
so going in the office 4 days a week. How many times you going to the gym and what?
You can still go to the gym.
You can still go to the gym.
You can
12
still
hours?
that still works, yeah. Because if you work a 6 to 5, 6 to 6, yeah, you can still get out, go to the gym, and then go. Yeah, you can still do it.
What are you going to be?
It wouldn't be.
I think.
That's what I was gonna
Well,
say.
are you taking pre-workout?
You don't.
Ah.
But there's
still gotta
always,
sleep,
there's
too.
always pros and cons. Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
still gotta sleep.
Because you
That's
got to
the
think about
part.
it. You do a 12 hour.
And you're gonna eat. You ready? Your
Sleep
food's
and
ready.
eat.
Daddy? You
better meal prep this shit.
Like,
You got it.
you
And
got
then
those 3 days.
You got to hit the sheets. You got to hit the sheets.
You
You got
gotta
to
sleep.
get back into tomorrow.
You gotta
12 hours.
sleep.
So
You have to hit
But that
the
also
sheets.
helps with the catch-up part that we just said. Because remember the 2 days. You only got 2 days. So if you're either catching up on Sunday or Saturday, right? So if you have that Monday, you could pick a day. You could pick Saturday, catch up all day, and then do whatever the fuck you want to do the other 2 days and relax. So it does have a benefit too.
Nah, I do. All right,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
I got, man, listen, guys.
There's no wrong answer.
yeah.
Put it in
Like I
the
said, it's pros and,
DMs.
it's pros and
Yeah,
cons to it.
you got to
What
give
y'all
to get.
think? What y'all think?
You got to
about
give
it?
to
Should we
get.
do a 40-hour? Should we do a 4-day work week, or should we keep the 8 hours and do 5 days? You know what I mean? Whatever. You know.
I still love my job.
Yeah.
I just fucking don't like being there all the time.
Shit,
I don't think anybody likes being at their job all the time. It's fucking.
Nah, no one likes being at their job. Yo, Ryan, what did you had? You had
Oh, my question was around here.
No, actually, not your question, Rich.
Oh. What was my question?
Would you rather shake like a stripper?
Would you
How do
rather
you think
bust that
technology is changing the work field?
Because I like this because it's all interconnected. I think it's yo. Listen, man. Shout out to the people.
It's
man.
lit. It's lit. Fuck that.
I don't
It's
know,
lit.
man. It ain't lit for people that are important, bro.
Chat GPT, here we come.
It ain't,
Write
it
this
ain't-
email.
yo. Because you got at the end of the day, man. Like a lot of people, niggas like, oh, we don't need you.
Yeah, I mean, it started off at your favorite, spot with the self checkouts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
They
how
get rid of niggas.
I wasn't gonna put the name out there because we ain't sponsored. You know what I'm saying? So I say favorite spot.
All the airlines. All the airlines.
But you love
checking
the
in.
Plantains from there. Yeah, look at this.
That is
Facts.
crazy.
You finished them at the crib yet?
Yeah, whatever.
Yo, he bodied him.
Insert half name here.
But real talk, like it's taking away a lot of people's jobs, bro. Like if you think about it, like what would be the incentive for me to hire somebody to do a job where I could be like you said, chat GBT, or any other AI softwares. You know what I mean? Like if they could do it for you half the price, or not even zero price.
No breaks.
No breaks.
Don't need it.
No vacation. They're there all the time.
But wait, let's look at it from a different angle too. This opens the opportunity for people to learn how to run those softwares.
Correct.
Because you still need them.
If you have access to technology.
But there's YouTube University. You can do that.
No, I understand that, but we're being very pretentious when we talk about that, because if you look at it, majority of the nation can have access to, you could say can have access to Wi-Fi. However, we're looking from a little lens too, because if you, in the South, some of the motherfuckers don't even, why would they even need a computer? If they're still focused on certain areas.
Alabama and shit.
You know what I mean? Like, you go to St. Louis, there's trenches. Like,
it's fucked up.
You know what I mean? Like this, we can't just assume, and especially the direction. You gotta, if you're in an environment, it's easier to be focused on a direction of what you need, what's needed for the next career path or anything else, versus being isolated in the middle of bumfuck Iowa,
fucking Walmart.
And saying, oh yeah, I'm doing this and this and this, without even knowing what people need and people want.
It's also causing a rift though. Like Walmart's trying to charge niggas to be able to use self-checkout type shit.
They are?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They want a plan. That's what they've been trying to implement, a plan, but it's not going as well planned because everybody else isn't doing it.
And sidebar, really quick, guys, for people that got Alexa at the crib, there's no more option for you not to record.
Yep.
They're recording all that joint.
That's it. Snowden told us.
Yeah.
Snowden told us.
Bro, they're starting to record. So like anything that you say to Alexa.
They also know the distance of where you at in the house. And
yeah, no BS. No BS.
What's it called? It's like it just is. It's like a tracker. It knows where you are in the house and knows kind of what some things you're doing.
Wild.
And
wild.
And that's what
That's
you're taking
wild.
We're disconnecting that tonight. Disconnect.
Just unplug the bitch. You gotta put what the dude put in Snowden? He put a piece of tape across the.
It doesn't make a difference because you carry your phone everywhere.
That's true, and that records everything, and it pings.
Like we acting like we haven't had trackers on us for a long time.
Yo,
your watch, iWatches, all that,
man, everything smart is listening to everything.
Y'all rings, your watch is tracking y'all right.
That's true.
That's right. You ain't lying.
She ain't connected. She ain't connected to my shit.
We going out right now.
She ain't connected. I don't know why sidebar. No. Why do single niggas do that? Act like married men can't do shit. I swear it's a thing. You can't go this way. You can't go over. Nah, let's talk about it.
Hey, Ryan.
And then when we do it, they don't got nothing to say.
What you gotta learn going on later? I ain't gonna lie. You look like a bad secretary. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga said a secretary. That's wild. That is wild.
I'm a librarian.
That is wild.
I got knowledge to pass on.
No. I'm asking dead serious. This is a dead serious conversation. Why do y'all think that? No, what is the assumption? I guess.
No, there's not the assumption.
There's checks and balances.
It's not the assumption. You know what it is? I guess
it's knowing.
I guess a lot of times people have the assumption like, okay, like you know what? I don't want to get this person involved.
Okay.
I don't want to get this person involved in my stuff. Because, you know what I mean? It's because we care about what you guys got.
Look how niggas selling.
We gotta be protected.
I care about what you guys got going on. That's why I don't want to hear y'all listen. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying, right?
I'm with
you. Know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
We help protect your peace.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
I don't want no disruptions in your lives.
Cause you know what's funny as hell? Sometimes when I be going out, I hear echo in the back of my ear. All the next day I come in, I didn't get an invite to go out. Nigga, because you ain't going where I'm going.
but when he hear my keys, where you going, man? Where you going?
You can't.
I be happy.
My keys jingle.
Don't do that.
Once a month, bro. And when it jingle once a month,
he said, whoa. Where's he going? Where you going? Hold on. Come here.
Can I go? Let me see your permission slip. Let me see the box that checked off. This right here can't go.
You know what the funny thing is? No bullshit. In all seriousness, right? Since I've been married, I've realized that to a degree, yes, you guys are correct. I'm not gonna go everywhere y'all fucking go. Yes, that's probably true.
Facts.
But I can go anywhere I want to fucking go. There's no tracking beacon. There's no you need to be okay. I think the only thing I feel, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on both ends. The only thing that changes when you're married, bro, It's the same shit as being it's a relationship, right? The only thing is you have respect. Like, I gotta go home. Like, I can't come home at 5 in the morning.
Yes,
I can come home at maybe 2:33.
That's my point. That's part of my point.
But to the point is, we can still go and leave. We don't gotta just be stuck with you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And I think people confuse that with, like, you're gonna put me in a situation. One, I'm a grown ass man. I pay the bills in my house. I run shit. So first off, let's get that out the way. Secondly,
that's what I'm saying. Though.
Secondly, well, I'm talking shit. I'm joking. No. So just relax. Relax. Well, I'm just saying in general. But like, we can still attend things with you.
No, you can't.
And what you do after 3 o'clock is not my fucking problem.
No. But
that's it.
No, yeah, no. And I'm with you on that. I'm with you, and I agree with that.
I do.
I just don't want the smoke.
But you're not gonna get it. The only person that gets it is a married guy.
No. Not all the time. Not all the time.
Because
you gotta think about it. If I take Rich somewhere and Rich doesn't come home at a certain time or comes home drunk or something like that, I'm going to court. I'm going to court.
Going there like like Will Smith and Carlton when they walk in the courtroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna get I need to speak to you. I'm like, me? Like, and then Rich is gonna be like, yeah, she want to talk to you. Yo. I don't know. I'm good. What do you mean you're good, nigga? Why she want to talk to me? So what happened? I don't know.
Niggas turn into Babylon. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
He drank it. Like, I don't know. Like,
I didn't force him.
Yeah, he threw up. Like, you know what I mean? But so that's what I'm saying. My whole thing is just like, at the end of the day, like, I feel like sometimes, like, we're responsible for you. We're responsible. Like, I feel like the chaperone, my nigga. Like, I feel like a chaperone on a field trip.
Y'all do know we are the chaperone, right?
So we're the chaperone, nigga. Because you gotta think about it. Because you know why? Because listen, I don't care. I don't care. Listen. Every married or anybody that's in a relationship, you look at that individual that's single as the devil.
Yes.
I don't care what anybody says.
That's a fact.
You guys look at single people like, you guys must be up to no good.
The wives definitely about. The wives.
So that's what I'm saying. So
not everybody.
No, I'm saying most people because they're like, what are y'all about to do?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, what do you mean?
And they keep track. They keep tabs.
For sure. That's
you fuck up once, they hear one story about you. Okay,
it's a Rizzy.
All right, so we all know this is your track line.
So you think we could do the opposite for like women and their homegirls that we hear shit about?
No.
No.
It's never the case.
We can't tell they can't hang out with them.
They go on and off by themselves, bro. They go on and off by themselves, though.
Okay.
They go on, yeah.
I just can't. I always want that question to like single niggas. That's just funny. I mean,
So the same fine friends, guys. We like you said, we can give and go, whatever we want to do. We gonna be cool. We can just drop it, whatever case may be. But when it comes to girls, it's extreme.
It's extreme.
It's like it's no in between. It's
it's left and right.
They're going for the knockout in the first round, dog.
It's like, damn. I thought this was light sparring, my nigga. Like, we fighting.
They're pressing like if you play Punch Out people, they're pressing select all the time. They're like, star punch. Bam,
the Soda Popinski punch, they just coming over like
coming right over with the hook.
Man,
like, So, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I just say I know we are the chaperones on it, but we can go any and everywhere. It's just. I don't know. I feel like it's funnier with like single friends. I just be laughing because I sit back and I just be watching the bullshit when I'm out. When I'm like these niggas.
And also the other thing too is like the other side of it is, I mean not the other side, but it's like whether you're married or in a relationship. Given that if we're friends, we've been friends for a long period of time, and the woman's just coming into the picture or she's being more, taken more seriously. It's always a tracker. They keeping track without saying they're keeping track.
Of course,
and that's the thing that gets me so annoyed. I'm like,
on Dennis. You
don't need to be tracking me on any social media. You don't need
Why are you in my business?
You don't need to know nothing about me until I see something official, and I'm just gonna keep it cordial, and that's all we gotta do.
Whatever he did with those midgets, that's on him. That was his problem.
I was there, but it ain't me.
It wasn't me. I don't know.
Why'd y'all bring Jolly Ranchers? I don't know.
I was just there.
I went to the candy store and I just bought them. Like,
I brought the bottle. I don't know where they stuffed it. I don't know
what's happening. I don't know.
It is funny.
Right. Wait. What you had a question? I know you had a question revolving.
Strip? No, I'm messing with you.
He said strippers.
Midget strippers.
He said, "Why all these strippers?" Like he's like
little people. Sorry, little people. Correct myself.
He said, "Do they pay taxes?"
Do they pay half? Are they dependent? Are they half dependent? You know what I mean? What is it?
That's wild, bro.
So, questions based. So, if you were a student athlete in this day and age, and you got $100K NIL deal, how would you spend it?
In this day and age, at what age? Like
19, 18.
I just said
that's
in this
NIL,
day and age,
yeah.
NIL deal. That means you're in college.
19, 18. Let's put it there. Let's put it right there. That's a fair number.
paying off the house for my parents, buying a car.
Off
like,
100?
This nigga
Off
over
100?
here lying.
Hold on. Let's do math. We're intelligent. 100K.
100K, bro.
You getting taxed 30%.
Easy. 70.
So you got 70. Now what are you doing? Because that's the standard, right?
Well,
And
hold
hold on,
paying
that's-
a good proportion of it.
that's-
You young, bro. You're
Sorry,
19. You're not thinking about life
let me
right
clarify.
Let's clarify.
All right. Put yourself back where you were when you were in the age. You knew nothing about taxes as much as you would. You knew nothing.
this is young
about
mindset.
spending.
Yeah,
Young
you're 19,
mindset.
bro.
Okay.
You're
Okay. Yeah.
19.
No, I'm blowing a bag.
Thank you.
I'm blowing a bag. But
I'm
it ain't.
buying a
It
car. I'm doing my parents some. You buying a car, bro?
What
Listen,
car?
listen,
What
listen.
car am I buying?
I'm gonna give.
A Toyota.
And I'm using
I'm
100K on the low end. That's why.
I'm gonna give the parents 30, 40 on the arm.
Off the strength. Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Off the Humvee.
Here you go.
30 on the arm. I don't
rest
care
is
what
you?
y'all gotta do.
So that was you. What was you? 60 or 70? Whatever you prefer to pick. 60 or 70 grand.
70.
Okay. You got so you
70.
gave 30.
I got-
They went
I
from
got-
30 to 40, and that's 30.
Nah, but you know what it is? It depends on the lifestyle that you have, that you came
You're
from.
not getting a Toyota, bro.
No.
Listen.
I'm fucking around.
I got an NIL deal. I got an NIL deal. I don't need a car. I got people to take me around. This is big facts.
Back then, you
Hold
got
on, hear me out. 100K. No, you gotta think
19,
about
20. Come on,
You like
bro.
the 12th nigga off the bench.
No, but if you get an NIL deal, 100K, you're doing all right. You
In
ain't
college?
a scrub. You ain't a walk
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Okay.
You ain't a walk on.
Okay.
You feel me? So like my thing is like, all right, cool. I got a little swagger. You know, I'm on campus. I don't need no car. I don't need
Shopping?
no wheels. Nah, I'm tricking.
I'm shopping.
tricking.
Absolutely.
Tricking.
Definitely shopping.
Tricking.
You buy
I don't know if I-
jewelry?
Nah,
Jewelry?
I never been a jewelry guy.
I never been a
lost
jewelry
too
guy.
much- I lost too
never
much jewelry
been a
to be a jewelry guy.
No. This isn't you thinking now.
No. In my,
But
when I
you
won,
know,
I lost too much jewelry.
I'll buy jewelry. Definitely.
buying jewelry?
'Cause at that age, I just got my ears pierced.
Right.
So,
Watch chain or watch
I'll be
chain?
tatted. I'll be
chain.
tatted up.
But-
I'll be tatted up.
No, but okay, I couldn't say that.
I understand that.
But I think
I would be tatted
But
up.
you gotta think about it though. All right, am I a freshman or sophomore?
Gotta be freshman, right?
Gotta be freshman.
It's
Let's
18,
call it- let's call
19.
it-
If I'm a freshman and I
go-
get
let's just be
100K,
a
I'm
little
a true
mature. Let's be a
freshman.
little
I'm a true freshman. But
Sophomore.
all right, sophomore. All right, cool. But you gotta think about it. I'm still on campus. I ain't gotta do too much, bro.
You live free.
live free, yeah.
Eating right.
I'm a DoorDash legend. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a legend. I'm a legend.
I'm a legend.
Nigga, I'm gonna be on the
This
high
nigga's
scoreboard.
ordering everything.
I'm gonna be on the high scoreboard.
He's ordering
I'm gonna be on
everything.
the high scoreboard. I'm gonna be on. He's like, fact. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, facts.
So like 5, 10K on just DoorDash?
Okay, first of all, we doing too much.
I'm asking.
5K.
That's a lot.
Hold on.
That's
You got. Wait a minute. He's saying he's a legend. You got to remember. He's saying he's a legend. So
My
you
man
ordering everything.
ordering lobster,
That's breakfast, lunch,
steak.
dinner.
Okay, hold on.
Lobster,
2K,
steak.
2K.
2K, 2,500.
25.
Okay, 2,500 is a lot still.
Man,
2500.
everything.
And I'll be like, yo, put a little in the baggie, put a little in the purse.
But you gotta think about this too. You got the groupies out there giving y'all food too.
Here we go.
Here's what I would.
Here
That's
we
what
go.
I
tell you though.
I think for me,
Dirty
that's the one
cases.
thing that would. In that time and age, I would be manipulated a little bit. If I get a shorty, I'm just not gonna start spending.
You gonna start tricking.
You got y'all tricking.
You gonna
Absolutely.
start
That's what I'm
buying
saying.
shit.
Especially if I'm 21,
You
I'll
about
be in
to
the club grabbing
the
tables.
Warriors
Nigga.
have 2 of them on them, dog. Maybe 3 of them or 4 of them.
You gonna have the baddest one because you're like, yo, I got a little paper.
Honestly, you know what? Don't worry about it. Come
I
on,
got a
pull
little
up on me.
paper.
That's what I'm saying.
So, but you still don't want a car.
No, I don't need no car. I don't need no wheels. I don't need no
So
wheels.
your
because
car,
you know,
you're no
I'm
car.
getting a car.
I still have a car.
Your tats.
And it depends on where I'm at, though.
Jewelry.
It depends on where you're playing at, too.
Okay.
Depends where you at, though, too.
Give us a
because
school. Give us a school because that gives us a region to fuck with.
If I'm in Idaho, all 70s in my pocket. All 70s in my
Idaho,
pocket.
Nigga, at the end of the
All
year,
70s in my
at
pocket.
the end of the year, I'm leaving with
All
66.
66 on the
Like
arm.
this, I got 66
Where's my
in
change?
there. Yeah,
I'm asking for change. I'm asking for change.
You know what?
If I'm in Miami,
I'm gonna put you in.
Nah.
if I'm in
How about
Miami,
this? Either
Uber
you
Eats
you
legend.
Miami or you
Uber
Miami
legend.
or USC.
oh no, this changes the game. That
Nah, it
definitely changes
does.
the game.
It does because
Because you got to stunt.
demographics. Yeah,
you got to stunt
Yeah,
now. Now you're gonna have to pull out
if
all
you in the
stars.
South,
Okay, if you want,
you
all right. So
gotta
I'll give
have
you-
25
how about this? I will give you some more
whales,
business.
bro.
Some more local.
Don't say BC.
Please
You go-
don't.
No, you go on to UNH.
My nigga, I'm
Nah,
69.
nah.
I'd rather go
I
to
got
BC.
68.
67. And that's on the humble.
I got 68 in my pocket at the end of the
All right, so
year.
I'm forcing it.
No
I'm forcing it.
tax.
67 niggas.
I'm
All
no tax.
right, so give me school. We talking about football.
Like
We
this.
talking about football. We talking about football.
You said-
All right, here, let me give you one. Ohio State. Ohio State.
You get everything
That-
for free walking around there.
Ohio
You
State.
get everything
Period.
free walking around there.
Let me tell you something. Any place that's country, no disrespect.
Alabama,
Alabama.
Bro,
Auburn.
No,
You're good.
Because you're good.
You're good.
You got the
You got
you got the
get
track
everything.
jacket. You got all
Yeah,
that stuff. I'm
everything.
pulling up into restaurants. I'm like, hey,
That's why I was trying to give like a middle ground of a school
Like,
that you have to
Not
have to
saying
work for
y'all
your
talk
shit,
like that,
but you also
There's
have
no
like
okay. To be fair though, right? All these schools that we have named that are football powerhouses or power football, whatever, right? You're not gonna really spend a lot of money. One, because your food is covered. That's a problem. So if
Bro,
you go to
you
the
Gucci,
Texases, the fucking Michigans, all
bro.
you're not. You got to go to some fucking
Wisconsin.
D1 AA bullshit
Iowa.
to spend.
You gotta go to like somewhere like.
Yeah, Iowa
What was
State,
it? FAU?
FAU. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I'm coming out with all my
North
bread.
Carolina, even North
Bro,
Carolina.
I'm dead serious, bro. There's so many places like, yo, like, if I'm at the U,
Oh,
you
forget
blowing
it.
it.
Oh, forget it. I'm blowing a bag. And that's fucked
Niggas
up.
living that
I'm
live.
blowing a bag. No,
Niggas living
I'm
that
blowing a
live.
bag.
Even Arizona school.
Yeah. I'm
Arizona
blowing a
school
bag.
is
I'm
open.
blowing a bag. There's no way.
I'm
Arizona?
blowing back.
There's no way.
Nah,
Especially
bro.
Miami. Oh, yeah, you might get something free.
Bro.
But you ain't getting anything free.
Bro. Because he,
And you got to pay to play.
outside,
Yeah. You to the club?
outside, bro.
You to the club?
I'm outside.
If we in Georgia Tech, oh, God. Oh, Lord.
Outside.
Oh, God.
But see, like places like you said, UNH.
And then after that, get in that portal, bro, and go to the
Oh,
next
yeah,
school
I'm
for
getting
some
that
more
transfer.
money.
I'm getting that transfer. Sign me up. Sign me up.
Fun fact on the transfer portal. When you decide to transfer, let's just say you transfer after you transfer that season in the fall. The moment that semester's over, you already put yourself in that portal. The contract of you and the NIL deal is done immediately once that semester's done.
No shit.
So if you, let's say for instance, you get into the other spot, but they ain't gonna give you no NIL money. You're
Yeah,
fucked.
nah.
All your bills, your
gotta
car,
beat
everything
that.
is
I
fucked.
feel that.
You
out.
got to beat that. That's how I'm signing. Beat whatever they giving me by double. That's fair.
But there's so many in betweens of that.
I
people
heard
don't
a fun
understand.
fact as well about Yale in the tournament, which is the wildest shit I've ever heard. If you go to Yale, you cannot get an NIL deal.
Yeah.
You do not get a scholarship. So you have to go there and you have to pay $80,000 a year.
But you also got
That's the wildest shit.
But it's not wild. It's not wild.
That's wild.
It's not
no
wild at
NIL.
all. Bro, the reason why it's not wild is because you already have a guaranteed net worth when you're walking out of that place within the first 10, I wouldn't say 10 years,
Nigga.
5 to 10 years.
Name,
you are
image,
going to
likeness,
Bro.
NIL. Niggas coming to school because of me.
Niggas
I'm
don't,
hooping.
but that's it. Niggas don't gotta go. Niggas don't gotta go to Yale for you though.
Prospect for basketball went to BYU.
AJ, we talking about AJ? He's going in for
Yeah.
6 million, 5 million, 6 million. I'm taking it.
You're networking. But
First
that's
off,
the
where
ma-
those Mormons get the money? I want to say that out loud before we.
Yeah.
There's a front there, okay? I want to say that BYU. I know the bullshit when I see it. To give a nigga $6 million, I don't know, but neither here nor there.
$6 million?
And you ain't even step on the court.
He haven't even been on the court yet, bro.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying though. So like, you gotta think about it. Like let's take that example. 6 million.
And where's
6
BYU
million.
located? I don't even know where they're at.
Where is
BYU
Utah?
was in
Utah. Yeah,
Utah.
What are you
all the
doing?
schools in Utah.
What are you doing?
What's
Nothing.
in Utah? Except for you going skiing.
Are you hooping?
Bro.
You in the gym. That's it.
6
All right.
mil.
6 mil, I'm in the gym. I'm putting
Isolation
it in
and
the bank.
money. You stick to your game.
That's it.
6 mil.
Nah.
Like you said, you ain't gonna be spending none of that out there.
I ain't saying none of that.
So
Nah.
Nah,
you
I'm not
sitting
a
on
legend
bread.
out there. I'm
Where
not
did
a
Cooper
legend.
Flag get? Cooper Flag got a bag, right?
Georgia yet?
Nah, not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Yeah, nah, I don't. Because Shador got 5 million, right?
Yeah,
Shador had 5. Nigga. Hey, I'm taking that money though.
No, I'm definitely taking it.
Taking the money. Listen, colleges, they lucky we wasn't no pro because we taking the money. I don't even think a package deal. We need 40 million. 50
I said,
million.
and my cousins come
Right, and my cousin gotta come. That's it.
From Honduras.
They gotta be over here. They all get visas.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
gold
all
ones,
of
yeah.
them. All of them.
All the gold ones. You know? Listen, anything before we gotta get out of here, B?
Hey, it was a good time, man.
Yo,
Good time.
yeah,
Been a minute.
we caught
Been a
up,
minute.
baby.
Been
Yeah,
a long time.
Mons is they both married now.
dads.
Been married for like 2 years.
Well, no, we haven't had a show in like I ain't
to the
gonna hold you.
But almost a year and a half.
2 years. Let's call it 2
Almost a
years.
year and a
Call it 2 years. Back. Bitches.
Ryan got new shades now. It's cool, man.
Ryan's grown.
Yo, Ryan's got his
prescription.
Ryan
he
sound
got the
like a
dreads,
fucking
but no,
fortune
he was-
cookie.
He was on here with no dreads.
Oh,
He
yeah,
said-
yeah. No, he was. That's right. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. He's like,
That's only been well,
That's when you know, right? When a girl changed her hair, she about to change her life.
oh
And then
God, it's
Ryan changed his hair, he changed his life.
My man still throwing up 400 pounds, you know,
Nah,
500 pounds.
That's when you know you're washed because I you listen there.
Who you say
can't
you
do it
did?
that many
You said
times.
you did leg press.
You can't act like Wash Life
That's
ain't
crazy.
Don't tell people what I did.
Wash Life is kind of lit though. I ain't gonna
He
hold
said
y'all.
he blinked twice, skip scotch, pressing bitches. Damn.
You admit it? Wash Life's a little lit though. It's low key kind of lit.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
because you know why? It like Ryan said, man. You start to not give a fuck, and you're just like, whatever.
great.
Whatever.
It is what
It's
it
great.
is. It is what it is.
Stay home, guys. It's
Stay
nice.
home, I know.
Yep,
Any
save money.
quotes, any positive feedback, people? Anybody like this?
Stay blessed. Highly favored.
See the world for what it is, but also see the people for what it needs to be and what you can be.
When people show you who they are, believe them.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Really quick before we get out of here, what if your ex texts you, "I'm dating someone better than you"? Reply in 3 words.
Ha ha ha.
Okay.
3 words?
And
I love that.
That's 2 words. That's 2 words.
I love that.
That's 2 words. You didn't add it there now.
Yeah, I know it is.
exclamation point. Boom. Done.
You gonna spell exclamation point? That's crazy.
Mine would be good luck, sis. Good luck, sis.
Good luck. That's petty. That's low-key petty.
That is petty, man. Guys, man, thank you guys for rocking out with us for another episode of Peace Consequences Off the Books. No, this ain't even off the books.
Nah.
It's a full show.
It's a real show.
Yo,
it's the
damn,
real
yo.
show.
Yo, you know what?
Damn, we got substitute and all that, nigga. Nigga said sup.
Nigga made it sound like all the episodes wasn't real shows.
Yo, thank you guys for rocking out with us for another episode of Peace Consequences. Listen, man, till next time.
Salutation.